Could Charles Leclerc have gone further in his attempt to help Ferrari take second place in the 2023 F1 Constructors' Championship? This is the question that echoed through the stands and across the airwaves after the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The controversy ignited when Charles Leclerc's bid to maneuver Sergio Perez ahead of George Russell in a strategic play to secure Ferrari's position fell short. The aftermath was a whirlwind of debate and speculation. Could Charles Leclerc have pushed harder? Should he have? Team bosses Christian Horner of Red Bull and Toto Wolff of Mercedes weighed in with their perspectives. Wolff commended Leclerc for not slamming on the handbrake at the final corner, an act that may have allowed Perez, already carrying a 5-second penalty, to slot between Leclerc and Russell. Yet the question that dominated was not about strategy or points, but about sporting integrity. How far should a driver go to secure a win? The question of sporting integrity in the face of rivalry remains a hot topic. This isn't the first time we've seen tactical thinking in the heat of the race. Just cast your mind back to Abu Dhabi in 2021, where Perez's defense against Lewis Hamilton was geared towards helping Max Verstappen clinch the title. And let's not forget Carlos Sainz, who received applause for his strategic thinking in Singapore. Sainz allowed Lando Norris to have DRS, lessening the chance for the Mercedes drivers to overtake. Then there's the famous 2016 Abu Dhabi race where Hamilton tried to back Nico Rosberg into the pack in a bid to snatch the title. These instances show us that strategic thinking and sportsmanship often intertwine on the racetrack. In the case of Charles Leclerc, it's evident that sportsmanship played a role in his decision-making during that intense final lap. He didn't try to hold George Russell back. Instead, he focused on the common-sense aspect of the situation, knowing that Perez had passed Russell. Leclerc gave up a significant advantage to allow Perez to gain DRS and move into second on the road. Could he have done more? Possibly. He could have given Perez DRS while staying ahead, providing Perez with a better chance of finding that extra second needed to drop into the gap between Leclerc and Russell. It's clear that sportsmanship and strategy often go hand in hand in F1. But what if Charles Leclerc had done more during that final lap? Let's dive into those fleeting moments of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Picture this. Leclerc, leading the pack, deliberately slows his Ferrari down as they approach the Turn 5 hairpin. This move allows Perez, trailing behind, to gain DRS and swoop into second place. Quite a tactical maneuver, wouldn't you agree? But let's imagine a different scenario. What if Leclerc had given Perez DRS, yet managed to stay ahead during the run to the Turn 6/7 switchback? This could have presented another opportunity for the Red Bull driver to gain ground, while Leclerc maintained his position. The benefits of this tactic to Perez are quite clear. With the added speed boost from the DRS, Perez could have had a few extra kilometers per hour down to Turn 6/7 and another full dose of DRS to charge past Leclerc. Now, would this have been enough to find the extra 1 second needed to slot Perez between Leclerc and Russell? We can't say for certain, but it would have definitely offered a better chance, a higher probability of creating that crucial gap that would have secured Ferrari second place in the Constructors' Championship against Mercedes. In the high-stakes world of F1, every second and every decision can change the course of the race, and indeed, the championship. It's a game of speed, strategy, and sometimes a dash of daring.